Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Kamaruddin speaking from ICO UK. The part one of visibility maps and data, I talked about new moon conjunction, talked about sunset, moonset after sunset. But where do you get this data from? This is the common question asked. So I am going to show you where it was supposed to be and also a workaround. So stand by while I share the screen. So on our website, as mentioned before, you can see the current day's date. We're in January 2025. Roger, the calendar is on the right here. On a mobile phone, they are stuck one below the other. So if I reduce this screen, the calendar will go on the bottom. Now, on the top, all the links are displayed, the many groups. On the mobile, they will be under just a menu tab, and if you pull down to get all these menus. So here, previously I looked at the visibility maps under Moon. Now I want to look at the programs which gives us the data. If I go to the links tab there, and I get all these different programs that could help us find various data. Now, previously, HM Nautical Almanac Office used to provide us with a set of data for any locations. Unfortunately, and they have taken the website down for maintenance purposes. They are modernizing their website, so we cannot get that dynamically, which is quite inconvenient, because if you are going to go to a new location, depending on the weather, a couple of hours ahead, then you can't get that data from the website like you used to do. You have to, if you know in advance, a few weeks or few days, then you can email them, but you wouldn't know instantly. So what should we do? I have a workaround for that one, and this is if you go down and use one of these apps. So if you use Android app, then DAF Moon here will give you sun moon positions accurately. And if you have an iOS like iPhone, then the Moon, that will give you the same data. This was added when the original website was developed, and then later on, actually, when the apps were tested. So, so I am going to use DAF Moon to get the visibility map data. Okay. Fortunately, I have got that directly from HM Nautical Almanac Office website previously, or by sending them an email. And I have chosen the data for center of UK from south to the north. I found that if you take the latitude, divide by 2, then Bradford is almost in the center, one of the highest concentration of Muslims after London. And due to the curvature of the Earth, if you choose a center point, then you can include on the top and bottom, left and right, quite successfully for visibility purposes. So the data I have obtained from them is in a text file. So here is the text file that I have got for Bradford. There is the latitude, longitude, and it is crescent visibility map. All the data are in GMT. The left column gives the new moon conjunction date and time, and then it is the sunset and the azimuth and moon at sunset, and the altitude, azimuth, age. Das means uh, after difference in azimuth between sunset and moonset. Elongation, how far is away from the sun. Best time is 4/9 of the difference between the lag time, and the visibility code is there. So we talked about the Rajab Hilal. So if I go to December month, here is the birth of the moon for Rajab, which was new moon was on 30th December and 2024 at 22:27 GMT. And that would be +3 in Saudi Arabia. So 1 and 27, 31st, the next day their local time. And here we have on 31st, the sunset in Bradford was 3:56 p.m. And that's the direction on the compass 230 azimuth, like 120 would be Qibla, that's on 30 azimuth, that's southwest, uh, bottom left. And the age was 17 and a half hours. Even though the moon set is 3:56 p.m. Nearest to the minute, in fact, if the fraction was taken, the moon set about uh, almost a minute before the sunset. So that red curve there was cutting Bradford and just after moon set before sunset. And so that's 1 minute difference. Now, how can we get that data instantly if we didn't know that in advance? Well, I am going to use my mobile phone here, and I'm going to go to that app that I have shown you before. So I'm going to use DAFMON there and to see if I can map it to the um, uh, data that I have on the screen here. So let's me broadcast my screen onto my computer. I hope it is easily visible as I am looking at um, uh, phone screen here. And if I can move my phone screen on the left, um, I am going to click on this group of programs, astronomy programs I have, and quite a few, including the compass, digital compass based on GPS. So this is the MoonDAF program I've downloaded. So I click on that one, and I'm going to look at 31st of December 2024, and the sunset was 15:36. So if I go to 15, um, uh, that would be 3:56. So if I go up on that there and uh, see if that matches. Can you see the age of the moon is 1729, and that is what it is showing here. The set of the moon is 15:56 there, which is over here. And if I go to the sunset, um, I click on the sun, um, it will show you that is the sunset in Bradford on that date. And day length direction, azimuth 230. You can see that is also there 230. And if I go back to the moon there, um, what else do we want to know about the moon? If I click on that information, and then it will show me a bit more data, new moon on 30th at that time, age 17 and a half hours based on that time. Elongation 10 degrees. And can we see the elongation there? The elongation is there 10 degrees. So all that data, you can't get it in advance. But if you have this app, then you can almost get that information from the Daft Moon, which is based on the data supplied by HM Nautical Almanac Office, who have been doing that for some 400 years, providing data for all the navigation and airline industries. So that's how to get the live data, um, which is from any of these app from the linked up. If there is anything else you want to know, Jazakallah khair, please let me know. Comment below. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.